What's up, fellas? So, Christmas is around the corner, and I think we're gonna need some hot chocolate. So, there's a recipe provided by allrecipes.com. I'll leave a link in it on the blog. So, this is what you're gonna need to make it, and it's delicious. You're gonna need some unsweetened cocoa powder. You're gonna need some milk. About half a gallon should do you good. You're gonna need 3.5 cups of that. You're going to need sugar. I'll talk about the measurements in a second. Half and half is kind of like the topping at the end. And you're going to need a pinch of salt, and you're going to need some boiled water. So let's go get the water boiling, and I'll take you over to the saucepan and show you what to do. Okay, so you're going to need 3/4 cup of white sugar with a pinch of salt, and then you're going to need 1/3 cup of that unsweetened cocoa powder. Now we're going to add these together in an empty saucepan. No need to turn on the heat yet. And now we're going to just mix this together well with a spoon. Meanwhile, we have 1/3 cup of water boiling, and once this is mixed, you're going to add in that 1/3 cup of boiling water, and I will be right back once we add the water. Okay, now we have our 1/3 cup of boiling water. We're going to add that to our chocolate sweet mixture, and we're going to stir this around until it is a smooth consistency. And you should see that here shortly. And while this is going on, we're going to turn our stove top on to a 7 or 8, close to a high, because we're going to want to make it very hot before we add our milk. So I will come back when this is smooth. Now I took the saucepan off of the heat because we don't want it to scorch. You want to bring it close to a boil. And now that we have it hot, we're going to put 3.5 cups of milk into the saucepan, and then we're going to put it back on high heat and make it once again very hot, but don't bring it to a boil. So let's see what that looks like. Now we've added our milk, and we've placed it still on a high temperature, a high heat, and we're going to let it get very hot, but once again don't let it boil. And so right before you bring it to a boil, we're going to remove it, add 3/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla, and it will be ready to serve. Okay, so now our hot chocolate is essentially ready. We're just going to add a little bit of vanilla. So you're going to add 3/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla. And I don't have 2 hands, so I'm going to measure this out, add it, and stir it around. Okay, now we have our hot chocolate. So I'd say it's best to ladle it out into mugs because it's pretty hot, and it's going to serve 4 cups worth of hot chocolate, which is pretty great. Since I think I only have one roommate here this evening, so he'll have to share with me. But I will pour it out and then add the half and half to bring it to room temperature, more cool, so that it's ready to drink. And I'll be right back. Here we are. Now we're going to add a little bit of half and half to our hot cocoa to make it a little cooler. And that ought to do it, folks. You could do Cool Whip or, Ready Whip. Really anything you want to do. But here we go. Oh yeah. You can't beat that. It's really good. So thank you to allrecipes.com for providing us with this easy, really creamy, really rich hot chocolate. And I definitely encourage you to make it for the holidays for you and your family. All right. Peace out.